Guys, it's the start of a La Platica episode, so you already know what we're going to be talking about. PZ, let them know.
We're going to be talking about SeatGeek, baby.
Number one rated taking the app on the App Store.
Green dot means good. Red dot means not so good.
Bad.
We're here to save you some money. On what, though? On tickets to
Come
go
on,
see people like
Rufus the Soul.
Karol G.
Becky G.
Karol G.
Who's opening? Becky G's opening up for Karol G.
Oh, that's right.
On certain dates. Yeah.
Yeah, Becky's going on tour, though.
Los Doyers.
Los Dodgers.
Okay.
Bruno Mars.
Date night, my boy, you lost, you don't know what to do. Download SeatGeek, see what's going on. They got over 75,000 live events. They don't play. SeatGeek's already taking the app on the App Store. Please hook them up with some money, please.
Yeah,
man.
all you got to do on checkout, enter LAPLATICA 10.
Yeah.
10% off your ticketed purchase. That's
There you
really
go.
it. That's really it.
La
Go on a
Platica
date
10,
night.
10% off ticketed purchase. We love you guys. And we'll see you guys in 12.4 seconds.
Yeah. Go on that date. And for those gentlemen out there, be that guy. Have
Open
them
the
ready.
door for your girl, bro. Buy her flowers.
Have them ready already, bro.
And wash your ass.
Wash your ass.
Let's see in a bit.
I'm gonna use it.
Let me be honest.
Every guest is a privilege.
Do we want to go there?
Get jolly, cause I'm on a podcast with Josh Labor.
Yeah, you have two motherfuckers.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let me just tell you.
This is La Platica episode 260. Welcome back, boys.
260.
We hit 260, baby.
That's 260 episodes.
Bienvenidos todo el mundo to the number one, I haven't said it, number one Latino podcast in the world. That's only according to Google, baby.
Shit, we never
Do
said
people
it.
use Google nowadays? Or do people use GPT or
Claude,
Claude?
bro. Claude.
I wonder if we're the number one Latino podcast on Claude. I don't know. We'll see. Bienvenidos. D. Josh Leiva, Sebastian Robles. We got Salud and Jess in the building.
Camera 4.
With some spectators outside. Luis and
We got some
Santiago.
viewers.
You can't see them, but they're there.
Yeah.
So we got some viewers. Guys, happy.
Hold on. I'm gonna flex real quick because I wasn't even thinking we were gonna talk about Santiago. We got a special guest in the building right now. Salud. We did our first, I guess, educational grant.
Yep.
With the Hispanic Heritage Foundation. It's called the Salud Entrepreneurship Award, and we had over 35,000 applicant submissions to receive this educational grant. And our first winner, I guess, was this incredible gentleman named Santiago, who's actually currently watching right now. So shout out to you, Santiago. He's headed to Notre Dame in about 2 weeks to start. Sebas is wearing the hat. Yeah.
Yep.
You went to Notre Dame or what, dog? You seen the movie Rudy or what, dog?
I seen the movie Rudy. Yes,
Okay.
on that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I wish I went to Notre Dame. If
yeah.
there was it's a university, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, is there a difference between college, Cal State, university?
Dude,
I
you
don't-
are so embarrassing right now, bro. I'm so sorry, Santiago.
I don't know.
Yes, bro.
Okay, so-
there's a difference between junior college, Cal State,
Okay.
university.
So there's a difference. Okay. So
Yes.
it's a university,
This
right?
is a top
I'm
tier-
assuming
this is a
that
top tier
that's
university.
That's what I first assumed. I know.
Yeah,
But
so-
if there was a university that in a life,
Yeah.
Sebas was able to go if he was smart enough to go, or not even smart.
Yeah.
Dedicated to go to a university back then, I would probably pick that one. I
good
thought
school.
ever since I've known about what college is,
Yeah.
Notre Dame has always stood out to me. I thought it just sounds cool as fuck.
For sure. We have been wanting to do something like this, a way to give back to the community, and I'm just really excited about it. Santiago, we flew him all the way out from Texas. He's spending the day with us. We took him to the facilities. He's here hanging out with us for La Platica
Sick.
Studio. We're taking him to a Dodger game. Basically, we want to just bring more awareness for people to, be able to apply and potentially win a grant that's
love
brought to you
that.
by Salud.
I love that. Santiago, fucking congratulations, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, hopefully, maybe one day we go visit you without
We shoot a podcast in the dorm.
without notice. Like, what's up, dog? Learning anything?
Remember me?
Yeah, remember me? Nah, dog. Yeah, congratulations, bro. That's a huge deal, and congratulations to you guys, man. That's amazing, bro.
Yeah, it's really cool, bro.
That's
It's
so cool.
It's exciting. It's exciting, man.
So happy Monday. We see y'all on the treadmill. We see y'all picking your kids up from school, taking them to school. What else are you
the
doing, Jack?
nurses, I know the nurses be listening to us too.
Yo, the nurses love Tay Salud.
I'm a little sick. No, I'm saying listening to La Platica, bro. But yeah, the nurses love like Tay Salud too.
The nurse is sick?
Huh?
Why'd you cough right now?
Yeah, because the nurse is like, I'm feeling a little sick, boo boo.
Ah.
So they can take care of me.
And by the way,
Yeah.
we're just talking about it. The Muscle and Strength collab.
Yeah, that's out
That's out, bro. Today.
Creatine monohydrate.
Yeah, bro. Like this is probably
Yeah.
out of all of them, this is probably my favorite. And right now, I'm drinking uva.
Yep.
And if you don't know what uva means, Santiago, tell him what uva means. Just kidding. It's grape. Santiago, he told me he was raised in Mexico and in Brazil.
Yep.
How sick is that, dude?
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
I was raised in Norwalk.
Yeah, we just dropped
check
the
it out.
creatine line. I'm so excited about it. 5 grams of creatine monohydrate. We use this ingredient called Synactive that helps you absorb the creatine monohydrate even more so.
Yeah.
We got 4 flavors: Jamaica, Pepino Limon, Uva, and unflavored that you can mix with your pre-workout, protein shake, coffee, whatever you want.
Yeah. But the fact that now I get to drink my creatine with flavor, with an amazing flavor, this is amazing. So congrats to you guys.
Thank you,
This is
bro.
sick.
Yeah. We have something that we want to address that apparently, Jess. Do you know?
Yeah.
You queued this up, Jess.
I did.
So last episode, we called this special person who was a quick little recap. She's currently married. She has 3 kids with her husband. They're potentially trying for a 4th, but they're a little unsure. But they know next year, whether they have a 4th or not, she would like her husband to get a vasectomy.
Yeah.
Right? So they could stop at 4 if they decide to have 4.
Yeah.
We called them. We talked to them. There was a moment in the podcast where we maybe potentially sided with the husband because she kind of approached it in the beginning that like she had gone through so much through her labor, right? That she feels like her husband has just been chilling. Now he's got to suffer a little bit too.
Yeah.
That was the way we kind of like received the information, how we kind of took it. But as we learned more, we found out. And please, can you remind me her name, Jess? Isabel. We found out that she's had some pretty serious issues come up with
Some
the pregnancy
conditions,
conditions, and she vocalized something about having some heart issues. So it's kind of become a serious thing if she were to get pregnant again, right? Like you never know.
Yeah. She would have complications.
Once we learned more about the situation,
We started to agree with her.
we started to agree with her. And a lot of people were commenting, upset with us that we were only agreeing with homeboy.
You got to watch the whole thing.
You got to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get to,
Yeah.
you know? And I guess what happens is people are watching that. And this is what I love about LAPLATICA. People are watching and they're commenting as they're experiencing.
Yes.
Right? But you got to read more than the headline, sweetheart. Okay? On the treadmill, Vanessa.
Yeah, we also were trying to,
crank
like-
it up, sweetheart.
we also were trying to like meet them both in the middle, you
Yeah.
know, so they can both agree. We even told them to like, maybe you guys should wait a couple more months, end of the year,
Yeah.
see how like that question will resurface, see if maybe she still thinks that. And then, but at the end of the day, we sided with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we also said that if our
I
wife or
would've done it,
significant
yeah.
other was like in a situation like that where she's scared about like potential health issues, if they were to get pregnant again, bro, I'm snipping.
Yeah.
Snipping.
Plus, and it's like, we were talking about how like, it's a lot easier now to get intimate. You don't have to be as safe, right?
What do you mean? Like,
Because like if he did get the vasectomy,
yeah.
it would have been like a lot better for him.
Yeah.
You know, they already got kids.
Bro,
It
that
would've
sounds
been
like
cool.
a win-win.
Yeah, it's a win-win. That's what we were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for those people that maybe even saw it, maybe stopped watching and still have it in their head that we agreed with him, we didn't. We agreed with her at the end of the day.
I see a vasectomy in my cards in the future. I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. You know what
I
I mean?
personally don't yet, but if there's a plate with vasectomy on it, I might take it.
Bro, I'm not saying tomorrow. I'm saying like
Oh,
in
yeah.
my future. Do you listen when we talk, have conversations at all?
Yeah. I can see one in my future.
Yeah.
See one in
For
my future
sure,
for
for
sure.
sure.
Why not?
We are gonna call somebody else as well. Jess, did you want to pull something up?
Oh, I just pulled up some of the comments in case you wanted specific.
Can you read some of these for us?
Yes. Nayeli Gomez 7011 said he needs to get a vasectomy. Having to go through birth and then getting on birth control is so overwhelming
Yeah.
for a woman's body.
Yeah.
If he knows the health conditions you have, then he should get a vasectomy 100%, no questions asked, especially if you're both set on having no more kiddos.
Okay. Yeah. 100% agree. Just so everybody's clear. We are on that side. Like, I agree.
Yeah. No, but I think you kind of like summarized that there was a lot of confusion and
There
a
was
lot of people just, which I loved the feedback, that people felt comfortable enough to give and
Yep.
to
Yeah.
call you guys out on,
Yeah.
like you don't really know what's going on inside a woman's body.
Yeah.
But then I also like do want to acknowledge the fact that you guys, by the end of the conversation and like once we got to the meat of everything, really heard Isabel out and really understood where she was coming from, and we're fully on her side and like telling her husband that he needed to man.
Yeah.
He needs to do it, bro.
And at the end of the day, we're doing these calls and we're doing these conversations for this exact reason. For the back and forth, the banter, the am I right, am I wrong type of situation. So it's working.
So far, so good.
So far, so good, huh, John? Thought we were going to do another one. No, yeah, we're definitely going to do another one right now.
It's so funny because I pulled into the meeting. I was like, bro, the comments were incredible on the last episode. And the judge was like, did you read the comments? And I'm like, I mean, kind of. I skimmed through them.
No, the comments are great.
Comments are
Whether they're against us or for us, that's great. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? The fact that people write paragraphs, fucking money.
Yeah.
We're doing a good job, dude.
We're doing a good job, man.
Yes.
Also, shout out to everybody who submitted their own submissions after the fact. But we got a number of them in. So
Yeah.
keep them coming because we might get you on the show next.
100%. Yeah. And that question that we had about the vasectomy, that was amazing. I've never even talked about that before,
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No,
it
that
was
was
cool.
really good.
So
That
we
was
have
really good.
another great question that Jess has lined up. We're going to call somebody, which I'm super excited to talk to somebody again.
Should we go into it now? Is she ready? Is
Yeah.
homegirl ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Can we get a little brief on her? What's her name?
Her name is Anna.
Anna,
She's 28.
28.
And this is another perspective of a man.
Ooh, okay.
And it's very different than the vasectomy conversation, but still kind of relevant, especially kind of culturally, I would say.
I'm
So,
scared.
Yeah, don't be scared.
Anna, you want to say what's up? You want to start? it off?
I'll start it off.
All right.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi.
Hi, how's it going? Is this Anna?
Yes.
Is this Anna
she, the
Banana?
one-
Bro, every Anna doesn't like to be called that, bro.
This one does.
Is that true, Anna?
I
Anna
don't mind
Banana for fam-
actually.
All of a sudden, because Josh said it. All of a sudden, because Josh says it. Anyways, if you didn't know, this is Josh and Sebas.
What's up, Anna?
What's up, Anna?
Hi. Hi.
How you doing? How's your day
First
treating
of
you
all, I
so
want
far?
to busy, just working,
Where-
sweating.
Where
Lord.
are we calling? Where are you calling from, Anna? Or yeah, where are we calling you from? What never
From
mind.
Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
ATL, JoJo, what do we do
Dang.
for ya?
ATL, yes.
ATL in the house, Georgia. Now,
Yes.
is it pretty high in Georgia right now?
Well, she's
It's
sweaty.
hot.
She's
It's
sweaty.
hot.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
hot. And no
Man.
AC in la troca.
Oh,
Horrible.
hell no.
No AC in the troca is crazy.
All windows down. All windows down.
Yes, literally.
Dang.
You were gonna say something before we interrupted. Were you gonna say something?
No, yes, I just want to say that I love you guys. You guys are
Appreciate
doing
that.
such an amazing job. And I no me pierdo ningún show de ustedes. No,
wow.
ninguno.
Anna.
That means a lot.
That really
Anna
does mean a lot.
Banana just hates it when I say
She's
it.
like, don't ever call me that.
No, I love it regardless.
Don't ever call me that.
Okay.
So Anna just prompted us saying that you have a perspective of a man question for us.
Yes.
We're very excited to hear what this question is. Is it juicy? Is it? Give us a tea. Give us a
Yeah,
roar.
let us. Yes. Spill it out.
I think it is juicy, like that carne asada juicy. So I think yes.
First of all, this is gonna tell me everything I need to know about you. How do you like your steak cooked?
You're gonna hate me for this.
Oh man, she
I would have to say well done.
boo. You're not Anna Banana no more.
You're not Anna Banana. It's okay.
Anna.
We'll work on it. We'll work on it. First things first. Let's get through this
Okay.
question.
Yeah, then we'll talk about how you should at least be eating medium well.
Okay, so I am 28 years old. My boyfriend, he is 26.
Okay.
Okay.
We have been dating now a year and 4 months.
Okay.
So a little background story. Back in May, I went to Mexico. I went to go visit. Of course, I have my dad over there, and I went to go meet his family for the first time. So
You went to go meet your boyfriend's family.
yes,
Okay.
los suegros, los
Wow.
cuñados, los tías, tíos, everybody, grandparents, bisabuelos, primas, primos, everybody. So I've been wanting us to move in. So he is originally from Mexico. He's not from here. So, and he has his house, está construyendo su casa allá.
Of course.
And he's always told it's one of them relationships. So, he's, so está construyendo su casa allá, and he tells me like, he wants me to move out there with him. Have a life,
Wow.
start a family and all that. Yes. So I've been telling him lately, like, hey, I think we should at least, while we're here in the States, like, move in together, have, try to adjust with each other, not just from me to jump from one country to another.
Of course.
Because I know it's completely different from actually going to go visit elsewhere than
Oh my God,
living
of
there.
course. Yeah. It's
And then,
night
I
and
mean,
day.
do you have family over there? You would be kind of isolating
Yes.
yourself as well a little bit, or?
No, I have so my boyfriend's from Puebla. My dad lives in Puebla as well.
Oh, cool.
2 hours away, maybe approximately.
Yeah.
So, and I have siblings there as well in Puebla. So I don't think it's that bad.
Okay.
So yeah. But I did get along with his family. My suegros are amazing, the most humble, amazing people.
That's
so I don't think I'll have problem adjusting,
yeah.
To a different country or to his hometown. My thing is, like, I would rather us, like, here,
Acclimate, essentially.
experience. Yeah, like, live together. If we don't like something from each other, adjust it, while we can here.
Yeah.
Like I've told him, I don't, I would love to, start a family, move in with him. But my thing is, like, why? I feel like he wants to, like, tie me down over there.
Yeah.
Or, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, gracias a Dios tengo la posibilidad de, to come back and go, go back and forth.
Of course.
Yeah.
But I just feel like, I don't know if that's what his, his thoughts are. Like, I really want to know, like, why wouldn't he want to hear? Like, if I talk about it, we just start an argument.
Really?
And I just let it go.
Dang, he
And
like
the last
really
time,
wants to move out there.
yes. So I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just trying to understand, but at the same time, it's just like, why not? Like, like, try it out here. If it doesn't work out, well, we're still, a tiempo.
Yeah.
So I
You've
just
been with
wanna
him
know,
for a
like,
year and 4 months, right?
Yes, and I've known him for 4 years now, including the year that we have been dating.
Okay.
Since you've known him, has he talked about wanting to move to Mexico and, like, kind of like, live out there? Like,
So,
is this new,
okay, so the time,
or is this kind of like been a thing?
no, literally since we started dating.
Okay.
So the whole year time span, he has been telling me, like, hey, yo tengo mi casa allá, yo quiero que nos movamos,
Yeah.
typical, move over there. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
like, que piensa él?
Yeah, if you guys did move out to Puebla, he has a job and a career out there, like, ready to go, or he would have to figure it out again, start fresh. How does that work?
So basically his dad is like, how can I say, like, a foreman, like, here, if you guys could say.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he él agarra trabajos. So he works with his dad, and también my cuñados work with his dad. So he just, like any other, immigrant that comes here to have, una oportunidad. So that's why he came here. But work-wise, he, he has a job there, waiting for him, I guess you can say.
It's interesting because you're not, like, opposed to moving to Mexico. You're just saying, like, yo,
Just wait.
Let's just kind of figure it out here first, adjust, see how we live together, right? Before we make such a big, drastic move that, hopefully it doesn't, but let's just say it doesn't work out, like having to move back and all that. It's way more of a, I guess, a hassle of an issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
And, like,
What is when you bring it up, because this seems like a easy conversation and be like, hey, can we do this? And you say you guys start fighting. What is his, like, argument?
it's just, he's like, okay, so I'm really attached with my family. So I have 2 brothers here, my mom. So we're super close. I'm 20. It's like I said, I'm still 28, living with my mom.
Yeah.
Con esta economía más que nada.
Yeah.
So I really feel like I am independent, and I am so, like, looking forward to, like, move in with him or whatnot.
Yeah.
But his excuse is like, oh, you're always, pasando a mi suegra, or like, you're so attached to your family or, stuff like that. But it's like I told him, see, like if I didn't want to move in with you, I wouldn't like bring up the conversation of us, potentially moving
Right.
in together.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So,
And
yeah.
do you already have like your career set in Georgia, like, or is it kind
Yeah.
of like
So
an easy move for you as well?
I feel like, okay, so I work 2 jobs. I'm a medical assistant from my 9 to 5. And that day I do cleaning.
Okay.
So I clean, banks and stuff like that. So I feel like for me, I was trying to like see what I can do over there. So I was thinking like maybe like study something else over there in Mexico, or like, abrir mi tienda or something,
Yeah.
because like
And
I've been
he would
working my
obviously,
whole life.
yeah, he would obviously help you out with that as well, right? Like he's probably
Of
told
course.
you like, yo, like I'll set something up for you.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And where you in Puebla, are you gonna live in la ciudad or you vas a ir a vivir como en un pueblo?
Oh, en un pueblo, en un cerro, literally.
Damn.
I only say that because that changes dramatically.
Is that what you want,
Yes,
Anna?
yes.
Do you want to do that?
I feel, yes. I feel like I'm such a lover girl. I'm a Cancer.
Yeah.
So I feel like, como le he dicho yo a él, like, yo no te pido mucho. I don't ask you a lot. I'm not going to ask you a lot. And I don't, like, hasta el día de hoy, I don't. I just, want us to be good, comfortable. Like, if I'm able to work, let me work.
Yeah.
So we can both be, not rich, no, but
Just
comfortable.
happy and comfortable,
Yes.
nada te falta. Yeah, that's
Yes.
great. And once again, let me retract what I said. There's nothing wrong with living in a pueblo. Like I have cousins in
No.
Mexico and they prefer to go back home in el pueblo and spend their days there than the ciudad. But what I'm saying is like that's a huge difference from where you're from right now to going and moviéndote, especially if she said como un pueblo así como de cerro. Fuck, that's a big difference. So you really got to prepare for that life-changing move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sorry, I might have missed it, but do you live with him now?
No.
So this would be the
No, we
first
don't
time
live
that you
together.
actually live with him, if you actually end up
Yes.
going, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I would. Me
So
personally,
that's why my whole argument.
me personally,
That's why
Anna, I
my
would
whole
live with him
argument.
first here.
Yes, that's my point. Like I want us to move together here,
Yeah.
and acostumbrarnos or work on
Yeah,
what we
that's
don't like
fair.
from each other
That's fair.
here before I make for him it'll be easy, because of course he's from there. But for me to make that drastic move over there, like I feel like I would be
Yeah.
more at peace
Yeah.
that, we live here, ya nos acostumbramos aquí, we move, okay, cool,
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Anna. If he were to propose to you, do you think that would create a little bit more security in yourself to move to Mexico with him?
I mean, even if he doesn't, I know it's horrible. It sounds horrible, but
to me, it's the same thing, like
Really?
propose or not,
Yeah.
like it's still the same thing,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I guess
definitely.
because I just feel like some
No,
people
but I
just
get
need
it.
that
Yeah,
security,
uh-huh.
right? It's
Yeah.
like, yo, am I just moving out there as your girlfriend, or like, what are we doing? Because that's you're asking a lot from me now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is a lot.
So
Yeah.
it's like that kind of like commitment.
Yeah, it is a lot. It's a lot, especially telling her like, yo, quit everything that you're doing out there. Come over here to Puebla. We'll figure it out. It sounds nice and dandy in the beginning. But
Yeah.
what about if you don't figure it out? What about if things are harder than expected? Things can happen out there. Mexico is a much different country than here in the United States, regardless of whether there's pros and cons out here, pros and cons out there. It's much different than here. It is. A lot of people say that it's very difficult to find, a job out here, but it's also extremely difficult to find a job out there, something that you actually somewhat like.
I don't think your request is like unreasonable. I think like it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And to be honest, I think for somebody who has never lived with you to ask for you to move to a different country, it's pretty extreme,
Yeah, it's aggressive.
especially because, you've known him for 4 years, you said, but you've only really been like his partner for a year and 4 months, I believe that you said.
Yeah.
From somebody who's been with his wife for 16, almost 17 years, a year, it's not a long time. I think they say that you don't really know who that person is, your partner, until about 2-3 years.
And he also tells me like hay que darnos tiempo to get to know each other.
Sure.
And I tell him like I really, really strongly believe that you can be with somebody for like 3 months or a year or 2, 5, 6, whatever years. I feel like you will never like
Fully know somebody.
finish. Yes, exactly. Like get to know him for sure. So I tell him that like, para mí, like, he knows I'm open to it and everything, but like I also kind of want.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not like you're saying no, you're saying yes. He should just wait a little bit. Que tanta prisa, especially he's younger than you.
Yeah.
You know, there's no prisa. Dude, like, my mom is from Guadalajara, born and raised in un pueblo que se llama Etzatlán, Jalisco. And till this day, she's from over there. She moved when she was 18, 19. Then she had me. Till this day, she finally built her house in Guadalajara, right? She finally built it. And she's still telling my dad to fuck off because she doesn't want to move out there yet. And he does. My dad does.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And my mom still doesn't want to go because she knows that the dramatic lifestyle change is
different.
huge. It's different.
Yeah.
And like she said in the beginning, visitando is much different than actually living there, especially in a pueblo, you know? And there's nothing wrong with living in a pueblo. I would love to live in a pueblo one day. But, you know.
I recommend you to go to a pueblo. It's just like, whoa, like different point of view.
Time slows down a lot. And that's why a lot of people like it.
Yeah.
But to retire, to settle down, you still have so much of your life. You know what I mean? Now, if it's like, oh, my boyfriend, he just got accepted to a university, a new career path where they're gonna pay him double, or you know, or I did, and we're both doing this together. That's a little different, you know what I mean? Pero así nomás por la diversión de vivir en un pueblo, just for the fucks of it, you know. Then it's like I would give you the upper hand to tell me, okay, you know what, just wait a little bit. Shit, move in first. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, so
I would get to. I know you've known your partner for 4 years already, but really, you really probably have met him for about a year and some change. I would still get to know him a lot better, honestly.
Even if you guys don't move in together at first, like I think you should give yourself the time here while you guys are, you know, getting to know him here more, like at least another year, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because for me, it seems that he loves Mexico. And he much rather live out there than here. He probably doesn't like it here that much, and that's okay. But that shouldn't fall on your life.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's not like you're saying you're not. But I would definitely give it some time.
Okay.
Plus, whenever you're ready, the house is done. You guys are chilling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you decide to do that.
Where does he live? What's his situation?
So so I actually met him through my family. He lives with one of my cousins.
Okay.
So that's how, like, you know, we met and like started talking.
Got it.
So he lives like about traffic, maybe 40 to an hour away. Yeah, so nomás nos vemos like los fines de semana or
I would definitely wait a little bit, you know, and I'm only looking out for you because, like I said, if he just wants to move for the fuck of it, you know, then I would give you the upper hand. I'll just be like, you know, just wait a little bit. Let's move in. I don't even know how you are when we moved in. You know, I realize so much about my wife now that I didn't know about her when I first moved in with her, and vice versa. She started to get to know me more. You know, there was so many things she didn't like about me. And there were some things I didn't like about her. Not that I didn't like her, but there was some things that we had to both meet in the middle. Yeah. Because that's what happens in a relationship. There's things that you guys might disagree on. There's things that, you know, you don't even know. I'd rather you go through those trials and tribulations here in the United States instead of Mexico.
Yeah.
Because to go through like some problems, especially living, because it's not going to be fucking dandy. Let's be real. It's not going to be all butterflies and whatever, however they say it. There's going to be some problems, especially like a move like that. You know what I mean? So I would mature together. I would get to know him more. And I'm not saying that he has a bad idea. I don't. You know, it's cool. You never know what, you know, I personally believe there's people in Mexico that live out there that are so much happier, regardless of how much money they have. Yeah. You know, they're probably
That's
so much
true.
more happier living that lifestyle. You live a better lifestyle. My family, que vive en un pueblo, they get together every other day and they eat and they conversate.
Yeah.
And there's magic in the air. And that's what living life is all about. Aquí uno trabaja para vivir y allá uno vive. How does it go?
Yeah, you're right.
Uno aquí trabaja para vivir y allá
Vive para trabajar.
vive
aquí.
para. Oh,
No,
yeah.
the other
Vives
way.
para trabajar aquí y
Yeah.
allá trabajas para vivir.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
that's
like,
true.
I personally would just give it some time. And if he actually really, I'm sure he does, but if he really loves you, he would agree with you and he'd wait. He's super young still too, making these crazy decisions. 26 is young.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm being real with you. I'm 10 years older than him. And I still, even if I can afford it, I wouldn't do that to somebody yet. You know what I mean?
It's a little unfair of an ask, if I'm being honest.
I believe so too.
Yeah, that's
Till
true.
this day, I have such a good relationship with the pueblo where my mom's from. I can go over there. I have a house out there. I still, to this day, as a
Okay.
36-year-old man, I wouldn't ask my wife to go over there because that's a big ask. Especially knowing that like her family is out here and her life and stuff like that, you know? These are conversations, me personally, that I would have when I'm a little older, when I'm over living here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Agreed.
So I think that you're right, Anna. I think it's not like I said, you don't want to go. I would just give it some time. Get to know him still.
Okay.
You just met his family.
Yeah, literally.
Okay?
Also, I know this is perspective of a man, but if I could share my thoughts.
Yeah, of course.
Because I think
course.
what's most important here, I think, is how, if this is somebody who wants to marry you, wants to spend the rest of his life with you, or sees you moving with him back at home, like, how is he handling you having an issue with this? You know what I mean? Because this is the first, if it's an argument, you know, it creates an argument every time. Like, how is he managing himself, and is he really listening to you? Because this is also an indication of how he's going to behave in future arguments, and like if he's going to have room for you, right? Like mentally, emotionally, like all of these things. It is a big ask, and I think he needs to like put himself in your shoes a little bit, because again, like this is just again an example of like what the rest of
That's a good point.
know, the relationship
This
is
is
going to
telling.
bring.
This is telling. This is telling.
And if you're going to have to be like, okay, fine, like, let's do it. What's the next thing you're going to end up having those same sentiments about? Like, okay, yeah, let's do it. And then you're going to grow resentful.
Like
and
if
then
he
you're
didn't
gonna be
compromise with you
happy.
on something this big.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah.
my 2 cents.
100%. And look, I think these are statistics, but ask any like tia, mom. If I ask my mom right now, did my dad change once you guys moved in with each other and he had you now? She's gonna say yes.
Yeah.
He changed a lot. And maybe, sorry, I'm not even shading my own father, but this is just real like hombre tactics, is the guys change in a negative way. It's not all fucking dandy when you guys move in together, you know? They start changing, they start to be more comfortable with you. You know, that's what I'm saying. Get to know him more, live with him. You know what I mean? Like, fall even more in love with each other. Porque sí cambia la gente. Especially
that's
guys. We do change, you know? And there's and then when we do change, then we'll change out of that habit and we'll improve ourselves. But I don't think it's going to be like all glitz and glamour if you actually do pull the trigger. And like I said, you guys are still super young. Super young.
Yeah.
Especially him, you know? He's 2 years younger than you.
Yeah.
He should respect
Llámame
his
esa
elders.
petunas. I cannot.
Next time he like argues with you, just tell him, "Hey, respect your elders." But yeah, we hope we answered somewhat of your question,
hopefully that
Anna.
helped, Anna.
And still think it through. Just get a DM next week. Hey guys, I'm in Puebla.
I'm gonna tag you.
Just hella happy. I hope that happens. I really do.
Yeah.
No, but just give it some time. You have so much life ahead of you, Anna.
Okay. Thank you guys so
Of
much.
course,
I
Anna, have a
appreciate
great
it.
rest of your day. Thank you for
Yeah,
submitting
thanks
your
for calling.
question.
Yeah, hope to maybe call you another day. I hope to, if you ever do decide on this decision, I would love to know, you know?
I'll definitely put my input for sure.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Have a great day, okay?
Thank you.
Bye, Anna.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
That's crazy. It's a a great question.
Great question.
And a lot of people go through this. There's a lot, sometimes in a relationship, one partner just wants to go back to the homeland, and that's fine.
Well, not only that, like the fact that he's not willing to compromise with her, I think it's like, to Jess's point, like super telling of like the type of person that he is. They just started dating a year and 4 months, bro.
Yeah.
That's nothing. To ask of something like that from somebody, that's huge.
yeah,
And to be like, and to argue, you don't even want to level with her in the sense of like what you're asking for is pretty dramatic.
Yeah, and honestly, like maybe this is old school, but there's levels to asking somebody that. You have to complete some stages before you ask a woman something like that. I'm saying like move in with her, show her that you're secured. I don't know, get engaged, marry her, commit to their family. You know what I mean? Show the family that you can do it. You know what I mean? Like I get it. Like ya tengo mi casa construida, blah blah. Like okay, like that's cool, but like a lot of people have that as well. You know, like there's some stages that I think he needs to do first to. I'm not saying prove yourself, but you know, like at least make her feel even more secure. Bro, at the end of the day, to be honest, can I be honest? And I think I said it. A year and 4 months actually dating, that's nothing, bro.
Literally nothing.
That's nothing. You don't even know. I'm sorry. And if he's watching, he might get upset. I'm not even against him, but like, I'm telling you, you don't know somebody in a year and a half.
Because even him, like having.
You don't even know her that well.
Right.
To be honest. And
Right.
I've known him for 4 years. Yeah, but like, as like friends,
Yeah, dating is different.
you don't know friends that well either, you know, or acquaintances.
Yeah.
You know, being with somebody, especially. You don't even know that person. You should like start knowing people when you live with them. When you live with them is when you really get to know them. Because if you can be dating somebody for 4 fucking years, but you don't live with them,
You don't really know them.
you don't really know them that well. Somebody that you live with somebody for a year, you start to really get to know them. 2 years, you know all the habits, how they handle situations. Yeah, she's way too young, and so is he. If he was sitting down right here, I'm like, bro, you barely know her.
Yeah.
You know, espérate. Or if you want to go so bad, go over there yourself.
I mean, yeah.
Go over there yourself and let her know how established you can be here and there. It's hard to get established in Mexico. It really is. It's tough, even for somebody who was raised there.
I agree.
I'm all mad right now.
You ready
Nah,
to get
nah.
more mad?
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just kidding. No, but I do have another. Well, this is not perspective of a man.
Okay.
But this is, am I the asshole?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I figured we could keep the trend going.
Let's
This
do
person
it.
Is almost,
Is this a real one?
This is
another
a real one,
submission?
yes.
Okay,
This
cool.
is from the submissions. I think maybe next time we could call in Am I the
Yeah,
Asshole to get a
let's do
full
it.
story, but this one seemed pretty complete. And also Tocaya, Ana.
Another Ana?
Another Ana.
Wow.
Am I the asshole? Hello, I'm Ana from Riverside,
Hello,
California.
Anna from Riverside.
Shout out 951.
Not if I want.
28 female whose abuela likes to visit from Mexico.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for wanting to?
Hell.
Am I the asshole for wanting to kick her out after overstaying her visit? My abuela is 85 years old and she visits the family frequently. Yet when she visits me, she never just stays 1 to 2 weeks. It's months at a time.
Damn.
And she only wants to stay and share a bed with me. It's not the first
What?
time. It's not the first time this happens.
What the fuck?
And I don't know how to approach the situation without being the one of the family who kicks the abuela out.
Yeah, she would be that person.
Imagine if you actually like, yo, how's your day going? How the fuck you think it's going? I fucking sleep with my grandma at my own fucking house for a month straight, bro. For a month straight. Damn.
That's crazy.
Okay, like-
first of all, I don't think she's an asshole for feeling like that.
yeah.
It's different when you take the action. But
Yeah,
to feel
yeah,
that way, I'm
yeah.
like, damn, bro, like this is a lot. You're not an asshole.
Yeah. Okay. I really want to know like why the grandma overstays. Is it just cause? Just to visit?
Maybe she's her favorite granddaughter.
Yeah,
you
that's
know what
true.
I mean?
Okay,
Like,
pobre abuela, you know what I mean? Like, I get that. But it does come in a time where, like, bro, we be living our grown-up ass lives, you know what I mean? And you just can't have not just a grandma,
Just cock blocking.
like fucking primos. Like, the other day I was talking to one of my friends and he was like, bro, my cousin's been here for like fucking 2 weeks, bro. I'm over that shit.
Yeah.
And it's not that we don't love you. We got lives, bro. We got privacy. I'm married, bro. What about if I have kids? You know what I mean? Like, me personally, I love my privacy.
Same.
I love it, bro. I love just being me and my wife. Bro, even when I have a kid, bro, I'm not gonna let him live with me because I love my privacy that
Bro.
much.
Same.
That was a joke. I hope. But so I really want to know why the grandma wants to stay that long. Is it for medical issues? Is she homeless? You know? But I'm assuming maybe she has siblings. This is maybe like or maybe she should call her mom.
I was gonna say this should be something like a family matter.
This is a family matter
She's got to
where
bring other people involved.
you call your mom like, Mom, do something about this.
is
Let's
crazy.
all rotate or something. I don't mind a week or two, but a month?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know? Why don't we just all do a week? It doesn't matter if you're her favorite. You know what I mean? Like, let's all switch off. Like, it is what it is.
I agree.
Like, that's what I would do, you know? But I don't have it in me to ever kick out anybody in my family.
Neither do I.
Especially
My 85-year-old
my 85-year-old abuela, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Especially, I don't have the guts. I just rather suffer, right? I rather suffer now. But this is a family matter. But if you're thinking like, bro, go. I don't think you're an asshole for feeling that way, like you said.
No, definitely not.
I don't.
Definitely not.
Everybody thinks that. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
definitely,
If you were at my house, bro, for a month, like, Josh, figure it out.
Yeah,
So-
bro. But that's different. We're talking about her abuelita, bro. 85 years old, bro.
Yeah.
No, she can't kick her out. She's got.
But I want to know, is there a situation? Why is she there, you know? Let's just assume she just likes to fucking be there, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe she should just kind
Stop
of
talking like that, bro. You needed to talk off. The guy, Saul, is like, I think he's sick or something, but he loves being sick because his voice is all sexy.
So what happened is that. So I think that she should just like sabotage it. So maybe start having guys over or start farting a lot to make the grandma uncomfortable.
Yeah, maybe she's creating too much of like a comfortable space that her grandma's like, bro, I'm big chilling here.
I will have the balls to tell my grandma, yo, go sleep somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a grown-ass man. There's no need to sleep with me. Oh, but then again, pobre sleep. You know
Yeah,
what
you
I
know,
mean?
if the
I
grandma
want
is
to know.
right here,
I want to
bro.
know if the grandma's cooking and cleaning and shit. Because if she is, shit, you can stay.
But a month is a long.
A month is a
time,
very
bro.
long time.
Especially, how old is she? She said how old she was.
28.
She's 28, bro. She's trying to like, she's young, hot. I'm assuming she's
28
hot.
female, 1 or 2 weeks. It's a month at a time. And it's like a month, and then she'll leave, and then she'll probably come back again for another month in that
Yeah.
same year, bro.
No, this is how you
Which is
handle it. Anna.
fine.
You got to call your mom.
Yeah.
You got to kind of, like Sebas said, figure out a way to like maybe create a rotation.
Yeah.
Talk to other family members. Let them know how you feel, because how you feel is very valid. And I think you need backup. You need backup here so they can soften the blow, because she's gonna be hurt by this. No, regardless, no matter how you approach it.
You don't want to hurt your 85-year-old
But she's going
grandma.
to be, bro. She's gonna be sentimental about it, no matter what. No matter what.
I will call like my sister, my brother, and be like, yo, tell grandma, like call her, but like don't say, hey, leave Salazar's house. Call her and be like, grandma, I want you to stay over my house, please.
Okay, that's good.
It has to be like that.
Yeah.
It can't
Please,
be like,
Abuelita. And sleep with me too, please.
Yeah, sleep with me.
Yeah.
But I don't have it in me to ever break my grandma's heart, especially like
Hell
now
no.
that I only have one grandma now. So it's like, if you know, you got to think about it like that perspective, where it's like 85, you know what I mean? She ain't got that much, like, you know,
Yeah.
time. So it's like, I would just suck it up, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and yo, like, especially like in Mexican culture, and I'm assuming a lot of cultures. I'm assuming every culture. These are family situations that happen all the time. There's always, I remember more than half my life, either my tia lived with us, my tío
Yeah,
lived with us,
very common.
my grandma lived with us for a couple years, you know, like just actually living with us. But like I said, that's why I want to know, why is she there? Because sometimes when you're old, or you're older, like an elderly woman, you know, sometimes the family doesn't even want you living by yourself anymore. It's too much of a risk. They rather have them close by. So I just want to know why. What about she's sick, bro? And if she calls her mom, like, the mom's going to be like, you know she's sick, mija. You're doing this a favor. You have to do this. This is our family, right? Then we will take that situation like, yeah, let her stay. I would. You know what I mean? She's 85, bro.
Yeah.
In 5 years, she's 90. And then after that, 95. So I don't know. I wish we can actually, like, hopefully figure out or call, or I want to know more into detail.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you guys want us to call Anna and get her story, find out why her abuelita's staying with her. get the full deets. Like,
Yeah.
we
And also, like the previous question when we were talking to Anna, and then now Anna, the one we're not talking to, leave your comment down below too. I want to know. We've been reading the comments. We sure did on the last video as well. And comments are great. And we want to know too, because like you guys are just as smart as us. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't have it in me, but I don't think you're the asshole for thinking it. But I think you would be the asshole if you actually kick her out.
Agreed.
I would just suck it up, bro. Me personally, I would suck it up. But then again, like it's hard too when you live with somebody, when you live with somebody else and it's your grandma, it's like fog, like, you know, and sometimes in families, in situations, somebody has a better household where you can actually fit somebody else, you know, and some people have a more like difficult way, a difficult living situation. So it's like, does she have the best house with more room? You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'd figure it out. But if it's really, really bothering you, call your mom, call your siblings, figure it out. That's just a family matter.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Cool. Do we have another one, Jess, or are we
I
good
do
here?
have one lined up. I don't
Let's
know
do
if
one.
you
Let's
guys
do
wanna-
the other one.
Yeah, we can do a quick one.
Well, speaking of kicking people out,
Oh shit.
I have a nephew who has been living with my husband and my 3 kids since 2018.
Okay.
He has a son,
Uh-oh.
and he recently went to jail for 3 months because of a DUI.
Damn.
Am I the asshole for not letting him live with us after he gets out of jail, even though he doesn't have a place to stay, nor is he financially stable? But when he was with us, he did the bare minimum financially. And he would complain to other people about my household.
Oh, hell no.
Hell no.
First of all, 3 months for a DUI is kind of crazy.
Wait, what do you mean 3 months?
They did 3 months in jail for a DUI.
Damn. Fool is faded.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was not the first one.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
yeah.
couldn't have been the first one.
Yeah, maybe.
Couldn't have been the first one.
Okay, first of all, we know he's a fucking boggle, right?
And then first of all, it's her nephew's son. So it's like, right? Am I
think
reading that
so.
correctly? Yeah.
I have a nephew who has been living with my husband and my 3 kids. So all of us, that's the nephew. He has a son and he recently went, okay, so the son, not the nephew, the son
Of the nephew.
of the nephew is the one that needs to leave. Well, first of all, the nephew that lives there with them, he needs to figure this out. And he hasn't since. So at the end of the day, you might have a son who's bago like this kid, who's had a DUI, talk shit, is not financially stable. But at the end of the day, he's probably a kid, right? Who's just living this bago lifestyle. But the nephew that lives there, which is the father of this son, right? Am I getting this right? He hasn't done shit about it since 2018. Y le ve la cara de pendejo at her and the dad,
Yeah.
and said, nah, I mean, they're not saying nothing. I'm just gonna kick it here.
Yeah.
So it's also the dad, which is a nephew. I know. Hopefully you guys can keep up. But the nephew, which is, let's say he's the dad, not the dad, but the dad. It's his fault. That's your son, bro.
Yeah.
And he, obviously the nephew, which is dad, he hasn't left yet either. Since 2018, what is that, 6 years right now? 6 years, if my calculations are right. 6 years, and you haven't.
Wait,
Your calculations are way off.
I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah, 8. Well, why'd you say yes to me?
I was like,
Okay, 8 years in that household with the brother, which is the main dad of the household,
Yeah.
and what's her name? She didn't say her name, right? Okay, she's the one with the question. He's been there with them this whole time, and he personally hasn't figured it out with his own son for 8 years. 8 years, dog.
no, that's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. You kick both of them out.
I would start the conversation with the nephew.
If
Like,
this
hey, look, it's not only that I'm not letting your son here anymore. I'm not. You got to figure it out first.
Yes.
So you can take care of your son.
It's mainly his fault.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, it's his fault. He's the mature one.
The dad.
The dad, which is the nephew.
She's definitely not an asshole whatsoever.
Whatsoever.
Honestly, you know who the asshole is here?
The nephew, which is the dad.
Yeah.
Not the nephew with the DUIs.
Yeah.
The nephew, the dad.
Right.
Yes. It's ridiculous. 8 years. If she said the same question and said, he's been with us for 3 months, 6 months, I would have a different
Sure. Trying to get us, like, you know,
different answer.
Get his,
you know,
what is
hey,
it, feet
this
on the
is
ground.
family. Some family's not perfect. Let's figure it out. Give it some time. Me personally, if say my brother was going through some troubles, my sister or a good friend or a nephew, Sebas, you mind if I stay, man? I just need to figure some shit out real quick. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. Stay. I personally, my max limit that you should be figuring shit out, 3 to 6 months, then you're gone. 8 years, son. Not even Odysseus, dog.
What do you do? 7?
He did 7, dog, or second 10.
Oh yeah.
But bro, 8 years, dog, and you haven't done shit about it, and you're still there. And they said that they're have a place to stay, nor is financially stable. So you don't care. You're somebody who doesn't care to improve.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So no, you're not the asshole. I don't want to
Definitely
get
not.
too much into it, but no, it's the nephew's fault that lives with you and the son.
Yeah.
But mainly the father of that son, which is the nephew. Bro, yeah, it's time to go.
Thank you to everybody who submitted your guys' questions. We definitely want to do more of these. I want to call people. I definitely love hearing more and getting more insight. So we have the form located below where you can enter all your information so we can call you and answer any of your guys' questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. I'm really glad that we
That
did
was fun. Shout out to Anna for submitting, and we actually called and
Double
and-
Anna.
Anna Banana.
Anna and Anna. Yeah.
You're super giggly, Anna, by the way.
Yeah.
Andas? No? Maybe?
Nah, she
Yeah,
was
you smoking on that
happy person, bro.
Puebla good stuff?
Puebla Kush.
Puebla Kush. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Super fun. I can't wait to see the comments. Once again, Muscle and Strength is out.
It's out, baby.
Use
10% off, use
code
code LAPLATICA.
LAPLATICA.
Yeah.
We didn't even say, but this whole episode is sponsored by SeatGeek.
Oh my God.
No, we're already taking it up on the App Store
For a reason.
for a reason. You guys have a great week, man.
Love you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We'll see you guys.
I'll see you.
No, I'll see you.
I'll see you all the time, bro.
I'll see you all the time, man. I'm over you.